Hi, it's Mayan Shaw with RVMax.us, and today we have a 2007 Winnebago Tour 40KD. This model has the 400 horsepower Cummins and will absolutely fly. It also has a little trick chassis that Winnebago spec'd from the factory that kind of makes the Tour fundamentally a higher end coach, and it definitely shows that. So let's go ahead and get started. This coach is finished in what I like to call the orange dreamsicle paint job. I have no idea what Winnebago calls it, but it looks fantastic. The face of this coach is absolutely chiseled. Front cap looks good. We've got amber lights built into a recessed little spots up there that are built into the fiberglass. Split window up front. You know, the one pieces give you a better view, you know, of the scenery. The two pieces kind of give you a nice little point of reference while you're driving down the road, and they're cheaper to replace. So always a pro and a con with most everything. We've got chrome mirrors here. A slight little scuff on the bottom of this mirror, not a big deal. Side cameras on the bus. We do have a 8,000 watt Onan quiet diesel generator with a stainless exhaust pipe right there. Automatic lights turn on when you open up this compartment. We've got a fuse box, mostly for chassis side stuff, but in just things that are in the front end of this coach. And right up here, we have access to our generator. Very interesting compartment here. It's kind of cool. So it's got like this little glide effect. You can force it down, but it'll just let itself down like that on these hydraulic shocks. There you can see our 8,000 watt Onan quiet diesel. You've actually got an air chuck here with a convenient air gauge. That's quite nice. You don't normally see one with the air gauge included. Access to the headlight bulbs is very nice. Just general access up here is important to any motor coach. Now this coach has about 55,000 miles on it, so pretty much no miles. We've got fresh 2021 date code Firestone tires all around the coach. And they're a good size. These are 295/75 size tires. So little meatier tires on the bus. Beautiful polished aluminum wheels. We've got a dual fillable 100-gallon fuel tank on the coach. Right here is pretty much just access to propane fill. You've got an electric valve to shut it off. And then you also have some visibility into some of the slide components, especially when the slide comes out. Now these compartments actually go out with the slide, which is quite convenient, and there's a bunch of storage on the other side. There's also a lot of goodies that come with this coach. We've got our ladder up top. Again, automatic lights that come on when you open this up. Now right here, we've got extra storage here. The carpeting is all in excellent condition on this coach, even in the compartments. All the paint down here and the body's in really good shape. Right here, we've got more storage. We've got a dual zone propane fired furnace system on this coach, in addition to the heat pump from the air conditioning unit. This is the front zone furnace. And this right here is our dump station. We've got a convenient Y connection here for freshwater inlet and the dump. You can just open this valve up and it sends water over there to flush the tank. Quite convenient actually. Outside shower here, easy to use winterization valves for the hot water heater. We've got freshwater valves so you can fill the tank here or give yourself city pressure. You can turn the water pump on from out here. You can even level the coach from out here if you want. Then our black and gray dumps there. Now this coach has a 106-gallon fresh tank and a 56-gallon gray tank and a 56-gallon black tank. So big tank capacities on this thing. The black tank is very big. Gray is like fresh water is a little bigger than normal, and the black is pretty dang big. Oh, again, we've got good, pretty fresh Firestone tires around our dually right here. There are recessed docking lights on the bus, like marine style. And then right here, we've got our 50-amp power cord reel, as well as our Dimensions 2,000-watt inverter on the right. We've got an automatic transfer switch up in the top left. And again, just a clean compartment, clean seals. The metal around all these compartments is clean. The paint is in excellent shape. It looks really nice. I mean, again, this coach could easily pass for a much newer bus than what it is, and it definitely feels pretty high quality, and it's pre-def. Now I love how the awnings or the slide out toppers have protectors over them, so when they're rolled up, they're not just exposed, the fabric, it's actually covered up. And let's walk around back. So as mentioned, this has a 400 horsepower, 8.9 liter Cummins ISL, producing about 1,250 pound-feet of torque, and is hooked up to a 3,000 Allison transmission, dual stage exhaust brake, which is powerful. Backup camera works great. Good looking rear end, tall looking coach. We've got a 10,000 pound tow capacity on this coach, standard connectors. And then around here, we've got the passenger side of our bus. We have our dryer vent right here. We've got our main air conditioning unit right here. This unit is extremely quiet. They're not difficult to work on. And right next door to that, we've got an upgraded continuous water heater right here. This was changed out from the original 10-gallon propane water heater. So quite nice. Very efficient on propane, and again, continuous hot water. Now there is a touch of storage over there to the left, and then you also have your battery compartment on the right. So we've got 3 coach side 12 volts and then 2 starting side 12 volts down the bottom, and these are both on slide trays to make it much easier to change out and get to them and maintain them. Now again, we've got nice recessed docking lights here built into the side, dually wheels, and here is the main chunk of our storage are in these compartments here. So we've got this huge compartment right here. We've got a central vac up there. You can also operate the awning from here if you'd like. And what's super cool about these compartments over here is they actually come out with the slide, and then it's got this entire extra piece in here that is almost passed through. It doesn't go all the way through, obviously, because this all comes out with the slide. It's pretty impressive, if you're asking me. So you've got a lot of depth here. It's almost pass-through storage, but with the ability to all come out with the slide. Now right over here, we've got an outside radio unit, so you can listen to music. You've got outlets in this compartment with a little opening there to run the cables out of the coach. These are all doors that are electrically lockable. There's a push button inside. And there are a few little imperfections in the paint, like right here, there's just a little spot. So it's not absolutely perfect, but for 2007, the exterior is very clean and the interior is even cleaner. Now this has an electric patio awning, an electric entrance awning, and overall a nice looking exterior. Love the color of the paint. We've got an LED porch light here and a wide entrance step. Very nice grab handle here. Look how wide that entrance step is. And also just the general space walking up in here. You've got plenty of space to get around. You know, sometimes it's a little tight right here. Sometimes there's not enough space behind this passenger chair to properly recline. And hey, while we're in here, let's check out this interior space. Now I'm gonna turn some lights on here. Look at this travel space. It's very good. This is very good travel space. Extremely comfortable. I mean, look at this. Wild amount of space in here. Obviously, none of this is affected. Your bathroom has plenty of space. Bedroom, you've got this extra sink right there. Just overall, great amount of space in this coach to live and exist with the slides pinned up. I wouldn't feel necessary to do that at all, to open the slides when you're parked. Because some people think it's an etiquette thing. When I get in a Walmart or wherever, I open my slides up. I don't care. Anyways, so great travel space, great looking exterior, high quality manufacturing, high end Winnebago. Let's open the slides up. All right, welcome inside. This coach has a beautiful interior. We've got 3 slides, a ton of windows, and fundamentally a very sound structure around us. We've got aluminum upper framing on this roof, and then we've got a whole tubular steel truss system underneath the floor, which significantly adds safety to the coach if you were to ever get in a wreck, and also increases the driving stability. Now this coach has a nice laminate tile floor over here in the kitchen area that goes back into the bedroom, and the front is quite nicely equipped for entertainment. The front 2 chairs will swivel around, and then we've got these 2 very nice recliners that are almost in sort of like a sunroom, I like to call it, because you get that big side window there, and then you've got this huge window back behind these 2 chairs, which is quite nice. And there's actually some seat belts back behind these 2 recliners as well. Got outlets over here. There's a ton of LED lighting throughout the coach. These recessed lights up here, these are not really recessed, but they look like recessed lights, have been replaced with LEDs. We've got super bright LED lights throughout the coach, and it really updates the look. It just makes it feel a little newer and fresher and brighter. Now over here, we've got a reclining couch. Classic Winnebago here. You sit down here, hit this button, and each side will individually recline. Now this will also fold out completely flat, so you can use it as a jackknife, or you can bring out these two bottom pieces, which can be used to either A, be very comfortable, nice recliners. So you just pick that up like so. Ah, look at that. That is just perfect. And that updated smart TV up there is on a big, nice swivel. So you can get it to a pretty comfortable viewing position over here from either side. If you cock it and angle it the right way, it'll pop out an angle. I love that updated TV, but this is pretty fantastic because it's nice and useful for being comfortable during the day, and then you can also turn it into a big bed. So this will jackknife and then connect with these two separate little footrest pieces, making one big sizable bed right here, and not having to deal with an air mattress, a spring mattress, or anything like that. You've just got these super comfy cushions. The condition of the fabrics is also quite fantastic. No significant wear on anything, which looks really good. There's outlets right behind me. There's LED reading lights up here. The material around the windows is in good shape. The windows themselves are very clean. There's like no fog in this living room and all around here. It's quite nice. The front cockpit, we're going to take a tour of that before we hit the road, but we do have that upgraded smart TV in the front. It's a Samsung. There's some extra storage up here. And overall, a nice cockpit. I do like the amount of walking space you've got right here. Plenty of interior space right as you come in. Some newer high-end coaches are really not that good at that. So that's a big plus. Let's go ahead and talk about the kitchen. Now over here, we've got our solid, nice dining table here. And it's actually made into a T, one solid, one single surface. It will extend, and then there's two fold-out chairs, so you can seat 4 people here quite comfortably. Become a pretty big table. There's big storage back in there. There's outlets. We've got LED reading lights, multiple sets of outlets back there, and then like LED dinette lights right here. Really like that wood look. We've got all the original manuals to the coach, which is a big plus to have. I mean, a lot of stuff you can get online, but it's just good having, you know, some extra data. I think there's also a handful of service records in here. You know, nothing crazy, but just kind of shows the previous history just a little bit. I mean, aside from looking at the coach, I mean, just looking at it, you can tell it's quite well taken care of. But anyways, yeah, it's nice seeing that. There is a little hole here where you can run cables. You can actually turn this into a desk if you'd like, especially with this little nifty thing over here. You can put a little keyboard down in there. It could just be storage too, but it's kind of set up to be a desk if you would like. Quite convenient. Now, this is where we've got our 4-door RV refrigerator with an ice maker. Runs off of propane and electric. 120 power electric. And do have a pocket door right here, which shuts off the bathroom area from the front. So I like the little extra lip there so you don't have a chance of having a gap. Little hutch area is nice. We've got a big, deep drawer there. LED lights up here, outlets right there. This would be a perfect coffee station. Right over here we've got our galley. There's a convection microwave up top, sharp carousel. We've got a 3-burner gas stove. Corian countertop is in great shape. We do have one crack right here, which has been sealed over. Comes free of charge, and it can happen on these things. Lightweight Corian inserts to cover the sink. There's been a backsplash added here, and then there's also a pretty good sized window here, about double the size of your regular kitchen window. Storage up top with adjustable shelves. We've got a ton of storage down here. We've got this massive little extension that comes out. I mean, look at that. That is quite fantastic. Put your inserts down there with ease. Got an extra little shelf up top. And then it'll lock in place. So if you load that sucker up with weight, you don't have to worry about it coming out on you. Over here is just more storage. Got 4 drawers there, 3 there with a super deep one on the bottom. And just overall a nice kitchen with this extra little pantry space here, adjustable shelves inside, and then accent lights up top. Now, there's also a fantastic fan right above the camera, so you can flick that on and suck air out of this thing with no problem. And the whole coach is just super clean in here. We've also got this central vac. So it's got the place where you can connect a hose, and it's also got a dust kicker. Now let's step back here into the bathroom. The first thing on your right, you got your main control center. For heating, air conditioning, check your tanks, check your battery voltage, check your power consumption and what kind of power you've got coming in the coach. Water heater, electric element, and propane. You got your water pump control, block heater, inverter control down below, and that's pretty much it. Simple, straightforward, all in one spot in the middle of the bus. Now right here is our toilet room. We've got a porcelain Dometic toilet, stainless fixtures, one little splash of fog on that window, but not really that big of a deal, especially in a bathroom. Great view out there, look at that. Fantastic fan up top. We've got storage cabinets on the right. This maple wood is gorgeous. Look at those super bright LED vanity lights up there. Outlets, good bit of storage around here. A basic faucet, but that could be changed pretty easily if you want to go with something designer. But a big bowl, nice countertop space. Love this accent wood trimming down here, storage down below, and overall spacious for sure. There's also storage behind this huge vanity mirror with adjustable shelves. I like it. Little towel rack back here, so you could have this open while you shower if you want. You've got a towel rack. This is a little hallway pass with the toilet room over here, shower over here. This is glass enclosed, and it is good size. This is quite important for a coach, and this is actually a pretty big shower. Good bit of height above me. No skylight to worry about. We do have an LED light up there, but kind of nice not having to worry about that in a way. I mean, it's cool having the daylight in if you're showering during the day, but outside of that, it just kind of gives you extra height. And here, as you see, I've got plenty of height. I'm 5'11", to give you an example. Got an upgraded, changed Oxygenics hose here, household faucet control, shower rack there, and a seat. Very nice. Headliner looks good in there too. Now there's a pocket door right here. Same thing with the lips here, so you're not going to see any cracks of light through there, which is quite convenient. And then here's our bedroom. Bedroom is well equipped, nice amenities. We've got a big king-size sleep number bed with a replaced ballast, just freshly done. Very nice. A big plush headboard. I love the sizable wide windows on both sides of the bed, and that should give you an idea of how deep that slide is. There's only one slide back there, back here, but super big windows, and it's a deep slide. Cabinets of storage up top. I love the trim wood pieces up here. They're subtle. Good amount of countertop space on both sides, outlets on both sides, drawers on both sides, and also great access around the bed. I like that there's 2 steps up here instead of one big one. Kind of makes it a little easier transition. I'm 5'11", standing over here with ease. Great walk around space on this bed, very easy to get to. Got a huge wardrobe back here. These lights are dimmable. There's a ceiling fan up here, which is nice. You don't see that as often. And then we've got an upgraded Insignia Smart TV across the bed. Now there's a big emergency window there, which lets in a lot of daylight, and also lets you escape the coach if you need to. Perfectly clear window, looks amazing. Now right here is a nice dresser area. We've got 6 big drawers, which gives you a bunch of extra storage. And then there's a built-in sink over here just for the bedroom. So that is quite convenient with outlets, with a vanity. Again, upgraded LED lights, super bright. You can't even look at them directly. Towel rack right there, storage down below. Just nice to have this fully equipped. And the sink is in an area where there's still linoleum tiles. Now right here's the control for our continuous propane hot water heater, which is awesome. Unlimited hot water, baby, and very efficient. Thermostat for rear furnace, dimmer for in here, fan for the ceiling control, built in from the factory. And then right over here, we've got a new LG washer dryer combo. That thing is slick. Look at that thing. Looks a little bigger than your normal washer dryer combo, especially if it was this age of coach. So that's a big plus. Having a new LG replaced washer dryer combo. That is a high-end little piece right there. Extra storage up top. And then we've got our huge wardrobe back here. Absolutely gargantuan. I could stand in there. It's openable from both sides. And just gives you huge amounts of extra storage. Clean carpeting down the bottom too. And that concludes the interior tour. This coach is well laid out, a lot of space. Look at all the great windows up here, beautiful maple wood, upgraded TVs, and it's super, super clean. It smells good in here. It's just a nicely done high-end Winnebago interior. Now let's go drive this thing because it also has a very solid fundamental structure. Winnebago didn't play around with their highest end crown jewel. All right, we are now getting on the highway and the coach has so much power, but the big thing is, yes, it has plenty of power, but how well, it's really well suppressed as far as engine noise. That is a big thing on these things. And of course a big benefit of having a diesel over a gas. But not all diesels are super quiet. A lot of diesels, you feel the vibrations a lot and you hear the engine a lot, and that's not the case in this bus. This bus has a very nicely suppressed engine, which is impressive because it's got that big 8.9 liter back there. Now we're just chilling down the highway and yeah, the coach drives perfectly. I mean, there's not much else to comment here outside of what I've already said. So with that, I am trying to limit my emotions when I talk about how well these drive because I have a lot of fun driving them. Overall, this thing knocks it out of the park. This is like a 9.5 out of 10 as far as driving goes. It's beautiful. Look at this. You just want to go down the highway in this. It's such a high-end feeling coach. It's also got that 55-degree wheel cut in the front, so it's got an excellent turning radius. It feels very nimble, especially for a 40-footer. It feels very nimble. It doesn't feel like some 40-footers with bad turning radiuses. You know, having a bad turning radius really makes you feel so much bigger than you actually are, and that's not the case in this bus. But I really like how this coach drives. It's an excellent driving bus. So with that, please like and subscribe, and we hope to catch you all in the next one. As always, if anyone's interested in this bus, give me a ring and we'll discuss it. But thanks again, peace and love to you all, and we'll see you next time.